Happy Friday and welcome to the Weekender. Once again, I truly, I want to thank everybody for their awesome support. I hope everybody is being safe out there and staying healthy and staying energized, first of all. We have a wonderful big weekend of sports this weekend. We got the Town versus San Francisco in the Bay Bridge Series starting tonight. So let's go Oakland, and also we got a NBA play-in between our hometown guy with Portland, Dame, and then Memphis. They got a young superstar. So there's lots of sports to tune into. So let's jump right into the Weekender this weekend. So this Weekender is going to be a really detailed Weekender. It's going to be the July housing report. And what I'm going to do is I actually selected a couple of cities to just kind of let you know where we were last July versus where we ended up this past July at the end of July. And so obviously the first city I'm going to take, because, I'm from the town. So let's just use Oakland as an example. Oakland, at the end of July, we had 276 active homes, and these are detached. He doesn't count condos and so forth, land and so forth. But we had 276 active listings on the MLS. We had sold 245 properties, and we had 255 that were pending. Now, as opposed to last year, before we get to that point, we're going to talk about our average listing price. The average listing price, believe it, in Oakland, wow, this is crazy. It is $1,011,000 is the average listing price in Oakland. Wow, isn't that crazy? So as opposed to last year versus this year sold numbers, we had 245 closings in the month of July this year, and last year we had 256. So we're off nine units sold from the previous year, which I think under a pandemic, that is stellar. The next city that I chose was Concord. Concord had 67 active listings, detached homes. They had 112 pendings, and they had 111 solds. The average list price in Concord was sitting about $712,000. And units sold in 2019 was 114 versus the 111, which is only 3 units. So obviously the real estate market is still pretty steady. And the last one that I want to feature today is the city of Brentwood. Brentwood had 108 active detached listings. They also had 128 pending listings and 117 solds. The average list price right now in Brentwood looks like for a detached single family residence is sitting about $679,000, and obviously that's just an average. We have bigger homes, we have smaller homes, and so they kind of take an average. But here's the thing about Brentwood, and I saw it in some of the other cities that have moved out. They had 95 sold listings in July last year as opposed to 117 this year. So the numbers of some of the cities that are abroad like Antioch and Brentwood, they were up actually. These numbers also help us, determine values of your individual homes, of the housing market. It gives us indication. If there's ever a city that you're interested in, you can always email me. I can run some numbers for you. Another thing too, I always want to let people know too, I have no problem if you want to have a CMA done on your property, which is a competitive market analysis of what the value of your home is. I mean, if you just want to know the value, the true value, where you get the true comps. I mean, obviously you can go on Zillow and they'll give you a figure. And my number's probably going to be a little close to Zillow, but my number is going to be a real number that we would put it on the market for, something I think would be obtainable, because sometimes Zillow and some of the other ones, they kind of inflate the values based upon, because they take an average. Again, if you ever want some information, you can always reach me at sgattersonrealtor.com. You can always reach me or text me at area code 510-220-7155. Also, always we got some new things that's happening with my website. I challenge you to go take a look at it. The Weekender is going to be posted on a weekly basis there. It's going to have our new listings and so forth. So again, once again, I hope everybody is out there practicing their social distancing, staying safe. And again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you soon.